Warner, obviously. Williamson, really, once he's fit, should play. Jason Holder was so good for them. And of course, Rashid Khan.
My 4 overseas players for Sunrisers Hyderabad will be David Warner, Rashid Khan, Williamson, and Bairstow.
Well, it's a tricky one. I'll be inclined to go with Warner, Williamson, Rashid Khan, and because lack of finishes for SRH, I might go with Jason Holder as my 4th choice.
David Warner, Kane Williamson, Jason Holder, and Rashid Khan.
Rashid Khan. I think going back to India, where there's going to be some big spin, he's going to be the standout player for SRH.
The kind of form that I saw of Bhuvi in the international matches, I think he'll be back right at the top with Sunrisers Hyderabad as he used to be. So yeah, standout player, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
It'll be interesting to see what Kedar Jadhav does after his rather poor performance last season, because I think he'll get a few games.
I'm hoping Priyam Garg is that bloke, and I'm hoping that he has a season to remember.
I see Sunrisers Hyderabad batting again being a little bit of an issue. So maybe setting big scores and chasing down big scores could be Sunrisers Hyderabad's little weakness.
I think middle overs batting and how they pace that.
I think middle order batting, which has been an area of concern for SRH for a while. I think that's where they might still have a few challenges.
I think they need Bairstow and Warner to get going for them. But if they don't score runs, I think that's where they would struggle.
Kane at 3 all season.
Tactical change, I guess, would be looking at someone like a Jason Holder in that middle order. I mean, obviously with Bairstow being there and in such good form, there'll always be a tendency to play him, but rather go with someone like WRIDDHIMAN SAHA, who was so good top of the order last season, and try and kind of strengthen your lower middle order with Jason Holder.
Later on in the tournament, they could bring in Nabi. I think when the wickets start to get a little bit older and more used, his skills with the ball will come more into play, and definitely with the bat at the back end of the innings.
I'd like to see Sunrisers Hyderabad open with WRIDDHIMAN SAHA, because I think SAHA, the batsman, can be really exploited, and that's the only place for him, to make good use of WRIDDHIMAN SAHA.
I'd put them down around about 5. Just missing out on those playoffs.
Looking at the venues that they've got, I think in the top 4.
I see Sunrisers Hyderabad finishing in the top 4, maybe at number 3.
I'm going to go for Hyderabad finishing in the top 4 because I think they've got a really dynamic bowling lineup with their seamers and their spin options.